When should you start prepping your 2024-25 application? Good question. So if you are taking the MCAT in January, what I really want for you to do right now is just focus on the MCAT. Don't worry about prepping your application. If you are bored and you want to take a break from studying the MCAT, I would suggest starting your experience descriptions because those are easy to do. They're kind of mindless. You're going to list everything out 1 through 15, write 700 characters. What did you do? What did you learn? That's an easy thing you can start working on in addition to your MCAT prep. But I want you to put everything you have into that test because we all know that test is not cool. Then after January, once you've taken your test, as soon as you're done taking your test, highly recommend starting your application in January. And I have a lot of systems set up to encourage people to do that. For example, I have an application retreat that starts in January, an application seminar that starts in January. All of that is designed to kick it off, initiate, motivate, inspire everyone to get started early. Please, please, please start early. It bottlenecks so bad around April, May, when a lot of people who didn't get the memo start building their application in May, and it's just like a tsunami of people wanting help. And so those who I've worked with who started early are honestly some of my most successful applicants because by May, we're doing secondaries. Like we're pre-writing secondaries. We're cool as a cucumber. We're like, we got this, right? Versus being in a frenzy and like freaking out. So January MCAT, wait. If you don't have a January MCAT, let's get going. You can start as early as November. There's no reason not to start early. If you're still scrambling, trying to gain experiences at this point, you're applying this spring, I'm gonna try not to be too judgy, but if that's you, okay, then you have to wait. But honestly, I feel like by this point you should have enough. Like if you're going to be applying next spring, you should have enough stuff. And you should be ready to start writing your stories at this point. So if you feel like you have enough, you're good to go. You're not taking the MCAT. You're good with everything. There's no reason to sit on this and wait. Let's get going. Schedule your appointments and let's start building your application.